about the delivery
Team
in the lane?
Spaz,
Just
where
personal
y'all
best.
Clark, you
at?
mentioned Pop's time at the Air Force Academy. That's where he got his start in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, 6 years as an assistant.
M1
head
refs.
coach at Pomona,
What's poppin'?
assistant
As you see
coach
right there, we
with,
get the
Golden
M1.
State Warriors
Give
and
you
the
this
Spurs, and
online
eventually
quick
moved into the
match,
front office in San
edited
Antonio.
version.
Wow, what an amazing
Taking
run
no
it's been for him.
prisoners.
17
Spurs
years as the head coach
versus
of the Spurs.
OKC. Oh, give me that. Good steal.
Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Can we go all the way to the hole? No. We get fouled on the play. Now, while we're here, I want to talk about the news. Have you seen the paper, the OKC paper, and they call Kevin Durant unreliable? Ah.
And it's good.
Bucket.
Got his first points of the night.
Nice work by
But yeah, they had unreliable for Kevin Durant. And in my opinion, Russell Westbrook fucks up that whole team. Excuse my language. But in my opinion, Russell Westbrook messes up that whole team, man. And they're going to blame it on Kevin Durant. Are you crazy? Like, man, the other night, Russell Westbrook shot, listen, 10 for 30. I'm going to say it again. 10 for 30. And the newspaper prints that Kevin Durant is unreliable. It's unfair. Unfair. Oh, he pops the ball loose. Patty Mills. Oh, good find.
Over to the left wing. Bellinelli gets the ball.
Together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Sammy kicks it up.
Under trailing by 6.
Now this guy, Reggie Jackson, been stepping it up in the playoffs.
Over to the
And that's a shame when you have Russell Westbrook,
Stolen by Jackson.
the quote-unquote talent that he is, and you have the second string point guard have to take control of your team. But that's embarrassing to me. In my personal opinion, that's embarrassing. You really need to look at, your options at that point. That's embarrassing. Doesn't make any sense to me at all, to be totally honest with you. Dunking in the post. Give it to him.
Shoots over Adams.
Oh, he misses.
And that's collected by Adams.
Come on, Duncan.
Second foul already. That's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit. At the defense.
Guys making a comeback.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the other news, like, the Pacers on the verge of losing. OKC's on the verge of losing. Ooh! In your face.
Got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness.
No good. So that concludes the first quarter. About to get into the second half. The second quarter. Oh.
Boy, this is a neat story, guys. Danny Green was undrafted out of North Carolina.
Damn!
Nice find for perhaps the best organization in all of sports, the San Antonio Spurs. He's an excellent
The
three-point
Pacers.
shooter, over 40% from three-point
Home
range for
court
his career.
advantage.
He helps that
They have to
team
win
spread
2
the floor,
straight games in order to
energizes their
stay
high-powered
alive.
offense.
They have to win tonight or it's a wrap. If Atlanta beats them tonight, then it's a wrap. They're going home.
He's an excellent defensive player.
Spurs, they win one more, and the Mavericks are going home. Houston, they lose one more, and they're going home. So we're going to see what happens, man. And I think the series is like 3-2 right now with Houston, so that's another bad look because they had big hopes and dreams. I would actually had them to win the West. It's not over till it's over, but it's looking like the fat lady singing, she's starting to warm up her vocal cords because they always say it ain't over till the fat lady sing. But yeah. It's looking like she's warming up her vocal cords right now. So we're gonna see what happens. He pulls buckets for 3, cuts it within 2. It's all good. We're gonna see what happens. By the end of this game, he's gonna be sick. You see it? That's what I do. Run the floor, baby. Okay. And 1, ref. Let's go. And 1. So who do y'all have? Let's say Memphis beats OKC, right? Who do you have winning the West? You say it's the shoo-in for the Spurs to make the finals and potentially beat the Heat, because they're the only team in the West, in my opinion, that could beat the Heat. OKC is not beating the Heat. They can't beat the Heat in a 7-game series. I just don't see it. The Spurs, I think, have the most potential, and I think it'll be good because it'll be the rematch of last year, so that'll be real good to do that. I love to see that.
He's averaging 11 points a game.
Because the Spurs could have had a ring. They could have had their 5th. Duncan would have had number 5, you know what I'm saying? But oh, let's go. Let's go. But yeah, they could have had their 5th easily. No problem, but we're going to see. And how about Washington? You got to give kudos to Washington for taking care of the Bulls. They really let them have it. And I was the only person that actually isn't a Washington fan, that's not from Washington, that had them beating the Bulls. There were so many people on social media and just in general talking about the Bulls defense, this, that, and the third, but the Bulls don't have any scoring. Which brings me to this. There's rumors Carmelo Anthony might be a Bull. He might exercise his option. He might leave the Knicks for cheaper pay. Now, I'm a Knicks fan at the end of the day, so I have a couple of things to say about it. One, I know we don't have the best team, but if you want to go ahead. If you don't have faith in Phil Jackson and the whole thing, go ahead and leave. But this is my thing. What makes you think that just because you go to the Bulls or any other team that doesn't have LeBron James and another decent player on it, that you, Carmelo Anthony, will win a ring when you could potentially have the squad in 2 years when the Knicks free up all of that space? Did he just miss that dunk? It's crazy. But what makes you think because you go to the Bulls next year that you're going to get a ring? That's... Oh! The pressure's on. Pressure's on, but what makes you think that you're going to win a ring if you leave New York? Like, great players, superstars, real superstars, they make players around them better. LeBron James makes players around him better. Around him better. Like, I don't see that in Carmelo. Carmelo's a dude that averages, 2 assists his entire career. So when he went to Denver Nuggets, 2 assists his entire career. He played with people like Allen Iverson and couldn't get out the first round. So, like, is it the players around him or is it him? I know he's coming off one of his best career seasons this year, but still, he had an average of 1.9 assists a game. Like, that's not good. If that, it probably was lower than that. It's probably like 0.9 assists a game for this season. I don't know. It was no more than 2 ever in your entire career. You're a scoring machine, yeah, but I just don't see it. Like, your numbers are like 47%, and you're a high volume shooter. Like, you get rebounds, yeah, but That's all I see. I don't see where everybody in Sports Center and Stephen A. Smith talking about go somewhere else and he wouldn't be mad as a Knicks fan. Like, I'll be mad as a Knicks fan. I say stay a Knick. And that's real. Stay a Knick. You got us in this position where we got rid of all the good young talent that we had for old busted pieces. And speaking of old and busted, not saying Carmelo's old and busted, but reaching that 30 mark, you reached the 30 mark actually, and this is when your career's on a decline, and you're not going to get it 129 million anywhere else. So you might as well just take the money and develop a team, build a team around you. Because what type of legacy are you going to really have if you're just a bandwagoner? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And people ain't going to keep it 100 with you, but I'll keep it 100, man. Stay a Knick. You leave the Knicks, I think you're going to lose the respect of a lot of people. I think it will be worse than the whole LeBron James situation, but that's just me. I don't know.
You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in
I don't
Kevin
know.
Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29, and I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those
Westbrook coming through for him. Scores 56 OKC, which is him. 67 me. But I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, Kevin, during that break.
I don't know what he. He got caught reaching. Ginobili. Ah.
Don't tell me.
The rebound.
We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back.
4:12 left to go in the fourth. Westbrook. Tight D by Tony Parker. Durant. Bucket. Getting fouled by Ibaka. Ibaka's another beast. He has a jumper. OKC needs to get that ball movement going if they want to come out of this playoffs and survive the threat that is become the Memphis Grizzlies. Because I don't even think they saw that coming. I think that they underestimated Memphis and overestimated themselves the way they just breezed by teams this season. Kevin Durant being the MVP of the year, which we all know is going to happen. They ain't announced it yet, but we all know that has to happen. He passed Michael Jordan. Oh, did you see that? They don't know about me. They don't know. They don't know. That move was crazy. Oh, man. Hit him with the spin move layup. Caught him. Had him in the air and everything. Durant's like shooting like he's thunderstruck. He's shooting like he's in the movie for real. Someone took his powers.
That's for sure, because this guy's
too
good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Okay. Up and under, like he took a page out of my books, learning. It's like I'm the teacher, sensei. But check this out. Okay, we're gonna push the ball. Patty Mills. Oh, why are you jumping? Still jumping. Oh. Took too long to shoot it. I shouldn't even pump fake right there. Shouldn't have did it. But this game's almost over. Hit you with the cheese, left to right move. Okay. And I got and he fouled me. Okay, let's go. Pushing it. Brook.
And a little over 3.5 minutes.
Get that. Did he shoot it or did I block that? Did he pass that or did I block that? If he shot it and then I blocked it. But he passed it. This game's on slow motion, baby. It's the first one, gets the lucky bounces. Yeah, and I'm going to start my career till 2K14 comes out. Hopefully I can get some
born and raised in the Republic of Congo.
people that like my career. And I'm nasty when it comes to my career. Like, you're gonna see. Like, I do a lot of crazy things in my career. I thought I lost my posterizer the other day. I had to reset all my signature skills. I'm running a floppy right here. You see, Leonard Buckets, and he quits. There you have it, Lil Spaz 57. Subscribe, like, comment. See you in the next video. Peace.